Good
Good
morning.
morning. I am still recovering. I have like Louis Vuitton luggage under my eyes. Oh my God.
Oh,
Woo!
so
I've been partying too much.
well, I was going to ask, how's the party?
How's the party? I'm too
Oh,
old for a party. That's how it is. Too old for a party. I didn't do anything crazy. I'm just socializing every day and I'm tired.
so funny you say that because I love a birthday that just goes on and on and on for like a week. But you're right. The older we get, the less energy we have to go do.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I will say, Melissa Phillip Himes
Yes.
has been the best birthday in 5 years. So
Oh
it
my
has.
goodness.
So it did erase all previous birthdays in the last 5 years.
Good. Good. So now you have a clean slate for next year.
Yes, but I'm tired as beep. Woo! Beep, 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 beep. That's how I feel this morning.
Uh,
Woo! This coffee used to hit fast enough. I'm like, come on, coffee, get in there. Wake up. And our buddy Tony Moore made me cry.
he made you cry?
Made me cry.
Oh,
Literally made me
did he
cry.
say something really sweet?
Well, just not that, but it's what he did, what he done did for me.
What did he done do for you?
Because he and all I say on because he's a friend of the show. He's been on. He's coming up. Well, he's been on since whatever.
Absolutely.
I'm like Big Daddy to everybody. I'm the oldest of everybody in my group. They all come to me for everything. They all talk about
Right.
stuff, and I'm here and stuff. And they all talk beep to me all the time. All the
Right.
time. They all do. They all do. They know I can handle it, and I dish
Right.
it back. But this one, to say they all Flobo was very nice to me, and Caesar is very nice to me, and I mean, they all very said very sweet things to me and made me cry. But it was Tony where I'm at home and I hear a knock on the front. I have a doorbell. They knocked on the door. Hold on. But I was like, ring the doorbell. It's even easier. But I was in front of this giant box in front of my door. I hate when they do this. They put it right in front of the door. I have a huge porch, but they put it right in front of the door. So now I don't know what's in it. I don't know if it's
Right.
trash or not. So I'm trying to slowly open the door and squeeze my big ass through there and try to get I'm like, oh, so I have to work for my present apparently. So I go, I was like, oh, wait, this thing is huge. I went to grab it, it was heavy. And I'm like, it's like 5 feet tall, the box. So I'm like pulling it and bringing it in the house. I go, I can't pull it any further. So I just put it in the living room. I'm trying to cut it open. So I have an Amazon wish list. So folks ever know they went buy for a wish list. It's their year round or whatever. And some folks have bought me stuff off of that for birthday and Christmas. They'll send me stuff.
Nice.
Tony went on there and bought me my new desk.
Oh
And
my
that
goodness.
was my face. I looked at it, I'm
Wh-
like, is that the L-shaped desk that I ordered? It's like several $100s. Yeah, he bought it.
Tony, you're the best friend ever. You're so sweet.
And he wrote just like, you're one of the hardest working men in the business. You work very hard. This is to help you get to the next level. It's like this like some release.
Oh,
I started sobbing. And
that is
I
very thoughtful.
very much so, right. I mean, and
Yeah.
then I filmed it, a little piece of it, just put on Snapchat, show my family. My mother calls and she's in tears, and my sister's like, "Oh my God!" They all love Tony anyway, but it's like they're like,
Right.
my brother's like, "What? Oh my God!" Like, so the whole family's just kind of it was a moment for me. So Tony, love
Oh,
you, thank you for it. But everybody was, I mean, from Caesar kicked it off. Flobo took me out them that morning. My sister and brother took me out. Everybody, Fiesta Martin took care of me. They sent me shots and stuff, and I'm like, okay, I'm too old for that now. I did take it, of course. I did not turn them away. I mean, it was
of course, I would be disappointed. You gotta still try.
we gotta try exactly. And I ate food, so I wasn't hungover the next day or nothing. It was just like it was
Right.
that. It was more of wow, I've done that a long time
Mm,
because Melissa knows me from back in the day when I could do all
mm.
those like that.
Yeah.
Not anymore,
There was
Melissa.
there was no second thoughts about, oh, do I
No.
need that next shot? It was like, just yes, I need More.
Yes,
For
more,
you.
yes.
Yes, more,
Not
more.
anymore. Not anymore.
No.
Get older. So, but it was very sweet. I was always shout out to the owner of Christian or Christian Martin. Martin's Cosina. He came over to talk to us, gave me a big hug, and it's like, "You're a celebrity." He's like, "It's James Lott Jr. a celebrity." I said all the time. They run Inglewood. These Mexican restaurants, they run Inglewood. They're always packed. He sent over a flight of Patron Silver.
Ooh,
So,
nice.
so here's a little tip, folks. Let's may know this already. Here's a little tip. The higher end the liquor, the least hangover you'll get, or the after stuff you'll get, because when you take Patron's a higher end. So when we took the shot, it goes down smooth. There's no burn that you get sometimes. And it was just smooth. It was like almost like drinking water. There was some water. There's a little better when you go higher end, like a Ciroc or that, or a Don Julio or whatever. You get a little higher end, it's not as bad as we do the cheap stuff
Right.
the next day.
And I would say that's true across the board. So it's the idea of quality or quantity for a lot of us, right? When we go to the bar.
That's a good one.
So do we want to have one or two, or do we want to have four?
But that's a good point though, because when I used to go to the bars a lot all the time back in the day, and we used to go out, I was younger, we went all the time. I get to know bartenders. A lot of times they'll give me something expensive first, and then throughout the evening, after you're already drunk, the cheap stuff. Because you just already, it was like, I mean, you didn't care by
Yeah.
then. And I learned that also from, and she won't mind this, from Lori Infantino of Insurance Skill Center. We used to go have these these dinners, these work dinners, and she's like, the first bottle is expensive. After that, he's going less and less. And like, who cares? You already drank already. I'm like, that is the most hilarious thing on earth. But she was right. You already got you got the nice buzz you want, and then you don't keep spending that over and over again. You start going a little less and less. I mean, that was always one of our fun things back in the day. So thank you, Lori. I learned that a little bit. But when you get the expensive stuff, he said higher end. But it would go right, goes to meats, goes to anything. Anything that's higher end, it does hit you differently.
It does.
You know.
Yes.
So give me a steak that's been coddled and walked around the farm and fed golden grass or whatever, and it does taste
So
it does,
funny.
it does taste better because seriously,
Golden oats. I want the cow that ate golden oats.
like seriously, I went somewhere recently and the steak cut like butter, and the girl
Yeah.
was like, "Oh yeah, this cow or whatever it was, bull had a name or no." Like, I don't want to know the name or something. I was like, but that's I mean, by the limit let me know that this came from a quality farm. And I just couldn't stop laughing. I'm like, so it wasn't given it was given a bell, and it just like had its own little house. I mean, like, what was I mean, like it just well, whatever you did to it, it tastes good. It's better. It did. So anyway, so I agree with you. I think anything is higher, higher, higher quality. I'm like, why you come to get me? Higher quality. That it's like, yeah, it tastes a little, a little better. Even in coffee. Oh, so
What happened?
okay, so like, so speaking of, because this is coffee and conversation.
Coffee.
Caesar came back from Tokyo,
Okay.
and he brought me back some presents. And one of the presents was a Japanese coffee. I
Oh,
had never
what
had
is
it.
it like? I me either. So tell me, what is it like?
Good. It's good. It
It's
was
good.
really good. It's Fujita coffee brand. Everything else is in Japanese. I have no idea what it's saying. I'm assuming it was caffeinated because I thought I felt something. But when I first opened it, it didn't smell that good. It smelled like Senka or some Folgers. I was like, what is this stuff
Okay.
from the 70s? But when I made it was delicious.
Nice.
I give it a 10 out of 10.
Oh my goodness.
In taste. In smell, it doesn't, I don't know, but in taste, I give it a 10 out. I mean, one of the few coffees I'm like, I'll have that again and again. So I have a big bag. And Caesar don't drink coffee. So it's kind of funny. He said, I just know you drink coffee. And my dad
Oh,
drinks coffee. So I say, well, thank you, Caesar. So I gotta let him know that I liked it.
Caesar. He should come back soon. We miss him.
And I'm gonna get him in. I'll give him to you. He's back in town. He was like, he was in Japan, the international date line. He was in Alaska. He did this whole big trip, but now he's back. So I'll have him come back on. I'm back on. He's great. So, but he kicked off my birthday. It was like he kicked it off for me, and but he brought me a cute little mug and a couple of things. But I love so the coffee is really really good. I was like, I did not know
Oh,
that. I never had. I never. I
I want
always
to
had.
I want to compliment you on your hair. It's freshly shaved back and
The
the
thing.
curlies are looking, although they're up, I can still see the curlies are really pretty.
It's because James is tired. And right now it's overcast over here. It had so here is Melissa and I live in separate parts of Los Angeles County.
Mhm.
For us, it's been we have the marine layer, right, in the morning, but it's lasted longer.
Yes.
So we're getting sunshine around 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and then
Okay.
it's warm.
We're
So
getting sunshine about 11 to 12. So we have this nice marine layer. My flowers are so happy.
oh yes, yes,
Um, and it makes for a beautiful morning.
yeah.
So I mean, I like cooler
I
weather.
do, but at some point I want.
Um, but it's hard to get up out of bed when you're all
Yes,
snuggled in.
yes. Wait, does baby Kim sleep in bed with you guys or no?
Oh God, yes.
I love that
She
stuff.
doesn't sleep with us. We sleep around her.
So
That's how my night
you got a
goes.
big man and a big dog in your bed with you.
Yes.
Wait, do you have a king size bed?
Oh yes.
Okay, I was like, folks, her man,
Yes.
he's a nice, healthy sized man. Then you got a healthy sized
Yes.
dog. Like,
Yes. 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 Check, check, check.
like
No, but literally what she'll do is she'll wait for me to climb into bed because we have a tall frame. So I'm shorter. So I'm climbing into bed and she'll jump up and she'll like start to do her little circle in between this much space between my calves. And all of a sudden she plops down and I have to move over or she lays in between my legs.
that's so funny.
So
Oh,
sometimes when I look like this in the morning, kind of puffy, that's the indicator that Kima kept me up.
oh.
So last night was a little rough. She was sound asleep right in my space.
That's
So yes.
yeah, that's so
Yes.
cute. I miss her. See, I had a small dog who thought he was big and would take up a lot of space. You're like, but you're only like 10 pounds. Like what? I mean,
Yeah. But they
yeah.
don't care. They're bed hogs. Like they don't care. And if we move her or touch her, she screams like a child. Like and we always think to ourselves, my God, what must our neighbors think? Because for over 6 years now, they've been listening to her every night scream at bedtime. It's kind of a family joke at this point, but it's yeah. So she's, if she settles in, do not touch her. Do not think of moving her. It's her space, and I'm just sharing it.
Oh, okay, got it. Yes.
Yes,
Right on. I love it. All these
Miss
animals.
Kima, who by the way is napping right now after her morning walk.
Oh, okay. Well, I would too.
I want to come back as Kima next time round,
Right.
James.
I would nap after a walk. I have napped after a walk,
I
so
have napped.
I've napped after a walk. And that's what this whole thing. Going back to that, that's what this whole thing is about. It's been good. I mean, it's like I got my mother out the house. We got her out the house a couple times this weekend for Mother's
Good.
Day. So she said she had a good time. I believe she did. I believe she did.
Yeah.
And so it was like both of us. It was like me, her, and then we had like a little moment, my family, because like last year she wasn't doing so well. So it's kind of like a difference a year makes, kind of thing. And we had a couple of friends come along that I hadn't seen in a long time. A friend in from Arizona, my friend Aaron. Hi, Aaron. We spent yesterday together, and it was we know each other since the '90s.
Wow.
So it's kind of like he knew me when I was a baby, baby Jamie. And then it was just nice. It was like and I heard from a lot of people over the last week, so it was overwhelming but nice at the same time. But just the socialization part, I'm not used to going out, getting dressed, and going out every day to socialize, and then try to work at the same time. And I'm like, I used to do it all the time. I mean, I would go to work, or sometimes it was work and school, and party or have dinners or I mean, like I don't do. I'm so out of touch, out of practice. And I
Mhm.
enjoyed it while I was doing it, but like I was like, hey, I used to doing this. This is so. I'm like, there was one point. So I went out Thursday night, pre-birthday. Then I went out on my birthday, breakfast, lunch, dinner, which is a few hours in between breaks. Then Sunday morning, I had to run an errand for my sister. We did that. Then I worked Saturday. I taught a class. It was really good. It was really good. And then I got in bed because I had a few hours before I had to get dressed and go to dinner. And I was like, I could lay in this bed, go to sleep, and that's it, kids. See you
Yeah.
guys next week. I could have been done. But I think, no, I promised my friend who hasn't seen me since August that I would go do this. And it's for me and treating me. We're going to my favorite Thai food restaurant in Hollywood. Like I had to really talk myself. Wow,
Yes.
my nice comfortable bed. I had washed
Yes.
sheets. They smelled good. I
Yes.
was like, oh,
Yeah.
I can just cancel right now. Oh my
Yeah.
god. But I didn't. I got it. I'm
Good. You know
no
what's funny? I want to touch on something. When we were 20s, 30s, we never thought about going out or getting direct. The effort of everything seems to settle in your like mid to late 40s. For me, it did. And in my 50s, it actually post COVID, because you got so used to living like in a, in your own little cocoon, not going out, not socializing, certainly, everybody working from home. I think that for me was like the kicker. But you just described how I am like now. And it's crazy because a lot of times I have to talk myself up out of bed and into what I'm supposed to be doing.
that's me.
Even like if it's an amazing thing and I'm
Right.
excited about it, I still trigger on the, okay, come on, get up, let's go, get in the shower, let's go.
Yes. You do it, James. Wash your face.
Yeah,
Your clothes are picked out. You can do this. Once you'll get there, you'll have fun.
that's right.
You'll have
That's what
fun.
I say too.
Oh yeah. Well, no, it's right because I think the pandemic for sure changed a lot of it because I know from 2020 March
Yeah.
to about 2021 March, I didn't wear real shoes. I put my first sneaker on, and I was like, my feet were like, it was like, we're in chains. What's happening? It was so weird. I remember putting my first pair of real pants. Like, I don't like this. I kind of like these sweats and shorts I was wearing because I was always waist up in my videos, so no
Right.
one knew nothing. But that first year of the lockdown and stuff, it really got me comfortable. So you're right. It started to de-evolutionize me a little bit, I think, from the buying the good shoes and getting the good pants. I don't give a beep about any of that stuff. I'm beeping myself. I'm beeping myself this morning, folks. I want to cuss. I'm
Yeah,
trying
a
to beep.
lot of beeping going on
I'm
over
beeping
there.
this morning. I love beeping this morning because he's listening. Baby Jamie,
Maybe Jamie on the wall is listening.
I don't want to hurt him. His ears. Oh, baby, I'm sorry, baby Jamie. I don't want to hurt your ears. Um, but you're right. The pandemic started that de-evolution of that, and then we started coming back to life a little bit in 2021, 2022. The vaccines came out, but it was still kind of like you had a
Yeah,
right to pick and choose where you're going. But it was
right,
2022. I didn't think it was 2022, 2023 where we were back. Basically, everything they were
right,
still yet I still wasn't doing a lot.
right,
I I still could run to the store in sweats, get stuff, but I do many events.
right. I don't understand one thing. Going to the grocery store or even shopping, which by the way, I haven't shopped for clothes in like forever. And a couple weeks ago, I was attending a funeral and I wanted to buy something nice. So I'm in Macy's, I'm out of the state, and I'm looking around, and literally there are young girls walking around in their pajama pants, like the flannels. And I've noticed this trend. Not only now are they wearing pajama pants, they're wearing slippers. And not like Uggs, but they're wearing like fuzzy slippers. And I'm looking at this and I'm like, what did I miss? What this cannot be the next fashion thing. Please, people, like pajamas are for home. They're not for public consumption.
Melissa, so a week ago,
Don't
by
tell me.
by accident, my sister were like, "We're going to the store. Do you want to go?" I'm like, it was nighttime. I'm already in my pajamas, basically, and I said, "Yeah, I want to go. I do want to go to the store because I get everything delivered most of the time. I do want to go to the store."
Uh,
And so I run out the house with a
right,
jacket, a house coat, like I'm some granny, and
right.
my wallet, my keys. I get in the car. I go, something feels weird. When I was walking over to the car. I was still wearing my slippers. So I literally was that person, Melissa,
Yeah,
last week.
yeah.
I used to change my shoes at least, at the very least, or change to like stronger pants. But I was in my pajama pants and a jacket and slippers. And I was shuffling down the
Okay.
aisles. This is crazy,
But
James.
in your situation, you ran out. I think that these girls, because they flip over the waistband, it's like a planned outfit, I think.
But I kind of get it.
And that's a little different. We have all run out of the house and been like, oh man,
Yeah. So I was like, what am I doing here? I'm like, okay. Yeah.
that's so funny. But
I
yeah,
did
it's
literally.
this, and now I'm noticing it everywhere I go. Are you seeing it in your neighborhood?
Oh, of course. I mean, I see it all the time. But then I'm like, I don't go out as much anymore either. So like I said, I'm always
True.
bring stuff to me. And so I'm trying like this after we're done. I'm gonna hang out with Flobo after we're done and run a couple of errands. I'm trying to get out the house and
Good.
out the house and
Yes.
be with friends. I'm trying to do that. Even
Yes.
though I'd rather go right back to bed and stay there all day long and watch TV. I don't want to work today. I have spring fever. I don't want to work. I got so much work to
Is
do. I
that
don't.
what's happening?
You ever get spring fever? Where you're just like, I got work to do, but I don't want to do
Yeah.
it. I'd rather do something
Right.
totally else than that. It happens to me a small portion of the spring where like beginning part of spring, I feel invigorated and rebirth and renewal, and I'm just like, I'm gonna take on the world. Then mid-spring, I'm like, ugh, I just want to go outside. Can I have some ice
I think,
cream, hang out. I want to do everything but work. I have all this and everything's organized, like there's things I need to do. I don't do any of it. I have
yeah.
no desire. So you getting that? You getting feel a little spring fever?
It's funny. I do actually. I really do. And I had a major project that took 3 days. Like I worked
That's
on
right.
nothing but a major project for 3 days. So
Yes.
you know what that means. For 3 days, people have been waiting for me to respond to them on their
Oh,
issue.
got it. Oh, got
I
it.
had this whole backlog of stuff to do. And that's when it kind of hit me. It was like, but I did it. I got through it, head down, be a total
You,
professional.
you.
I did take, my responsibility seriously, but it was work to get, I mean, it was really like focus, sit, do your work. I was like chastising myself,
Yeah, yeah, yes, folks.
running around and watching the birds. Oh, by the way, we have a nest. We
Oh
have a
my
nest.
God, here you go.
There are 3 eggs in the front patio. Very excited.
Okay.
Every season we usually get at least one.
Okay.
So there were two couples, bird couples, fighting for this right to nest here. Just saying. But I will literally turn around and get mesmerized by all the activities, squirrels, birds, whatever. 15 minutes goes by, James. And I'm like, what I have to go back to work. Like, what
And
that's
yes,
what's
we
happening.
take our
I'm like a
job
child. I'm
seriously.
like, I have an attention span of like an hour, and then I need a break.
We take our job seriously. Wink, wink. We love our job. No, you're in good hands. Wink, wink. Everything's great. But just occasionally it happens. We're allowed. We're hard workers. We're
We
allowed to.
are allowed,
We're
I mean,
allowed.
when I'm working at 6:30 still at my desk,
Say
I mean, that's, we do that too. But
yes.
right now, like this week has been the birds are out singing, huh? The squirrels on the roof. I'll page less. Oh my God, I just saw the most beautiful bird. He's like, what are you talking about?
Oh my god! I know, I get it. Just that sometimes, just I mean, it's how it is. I mean, it's just
It's just,
I
yeah.
call it I call it spring fever. It just happens every once in a
Okay.
while in spring. So that's your explanation where you just feel like I'd rather be anywhere else than at this desk doing something.
Yes.
Even
Me
though it's
too.
not that, and it has nothing to do with anything being hard. It's just that
No.
you're feeling playful. You just feel like,
Yeah.
let me out there.
Yeah.
Why am I in here? Like yesterday, I was like, let's go to the beach. Oh, let's just go west. Oh, sorry. Let's just go west.
I was gonna say,
This
are
way,
we
go
sure?
west to the beach. And we do. We watch the planes take off and land.
Oh,
And
I
I'm like,
love that.
and the guy, my friend's like, I could do this all day long. So I'm not good too, but I have to go back to work. Like, I mean, I could easily sit here and just do it all day long.
Yeah.
Chit chat, drink a little coffee, whatever we're doing. We're just having a good old time. But I call it
Just
spring fever.
chill out. Really chill out, you know?
But you're right about the thing too. In all seriousness, I was up here at 10 o'clock last night finishing some stuff up. Something like that.
Right.
It doesn't happen every night, but it happened. I had a couple things I had to take care of. And because your boy here will be in Homes and Gardens magazine. So making my
Ooh.
dreams come true, actually. They're all coming to
Wow.
me as an organizer. So I'm very excited. But it was like, we need this. Can you get us to it tonight?
Love
Okay.
that.
And then I put together and sent out. Look, they said, looks great. Thanks. Like, you're welcome. So James is making this.
Yeah. Good.
But that's that. But that happens every once in a while, 10 o'clock at night. I'm like, oh, they're shaving down. Oh, good. They're shaving it down. Good. Okay.
They're
My
what?
so my gardeners, I saw my gardeners are here. And they came to my window. And I was like, I'm hearing noise all of a sudden. I go, oh, it's like they're shaving down all my foliage that's always overgrown.
Oh, yes.
I was like, they have to do it because I live off an alley. They gotta do that. Yeah, shave it. Okay, well, and on this note, this is convo number 81 of Coffee and Conversation with James
Melissa.
and yeah, so that's me. Like, shave it down. We will be back for another episode next week, of course, of our wonderful show, Coffee and Conversation with James and Melissa, and we're on all audio streaming service platforms. We're on YouTube, and thanks for the folks who are really enjoying as we're recording this. They're enjoying the latest episode of Melissa on Melissa. They're enjoying that episode. Melissa Etheridge. We told Melissa Etheridge episode.
Oh, yes. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't wait.
They're enjoying that right now. And yes, we are here. And thanks for all the kind comments you said over the last couple of months about our shows. You enjoy our show. We're here for you guys. And we're going into late spring into summer. So we'll continue to see you on Mondays here on JLJ Media. Bye.